Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Scythe, and today we're going back into Chasing Sunsets. Mallory has cracked the case, as it seems. And me, her, and Jay are going to different parts of the Polygene Annex to find the truth and find evidence that someone is trying to sue the living crap out of Polygene Incorporated, or whatever the company is called, in order to silence them about Pregnia. A super drug that allows people to get pregnant is indeed, it has been false all along. Falsified evidence, falsified positive results, and things like that. We have been locked up in a closet together with Mallory, and nothing happened, even though everything pointed to it, to something would be happening, but no. And now we are calling Jay and asking for her to pick us up. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Let's go. I'm not sure who got the short end of the stick today. This sucks. Holy crap! She is. Oh my god, she's straight in her back. Hopefully Kurt wraps up early and can give me a hand. Oh, that was not good. The ways I would use that boy's hand. Well, she doesn't have any qualms about him being your brother anymore. Like, damn. I better have the brakes on that thought before I have to take another bathroom break. Jay answers the call but leaves it on speaker. Hi Kurt, hope you had a better morning than I have. We're done on our end, but let me guess. You need skin grafts after the Chef Tanaka's epic burn this morning. That would actually be less embarrassing. Mallory and I are locked in storage A. Seems the security guard forgot about us. Locked in? How does a multi-billion-dollar company not have fire doors? I know, right? You realize that I'm just going to point and laugh when I come and let you out, right? Better believe I almost called George rather than deal with your shit. Give me a minute. I needed a break from my personnel records hell. I needed a break from personnel record hell anyway. Oh, and speaking of George, he texted that we should meet him at the Overlook in an hour. Jay Love. Jay hangs up before you can reply and continues to page through employee records. To her shock, a familiar name finally jumps out at her. Christian Hatchet! No fucking way. Tunaloo Harbor Overlook. 30 minutes later. After paying the taxi driver, you find your sister already talking to George. How? She came to get us, right? So, aren't we in the same taxi? I can't be completely sure, but it's not the most common name. It also can't be a coincidence that he's here. Be that as it may, we have a more immediate problem. Hi, George. Ah, well, we're all here. Did Miss Chapman come through? They're Mom's notes, all right, but I haven't had time to go over them yet. You hand George the folder with a USB stick inside. If she has what she thinks she does, we're in much better shape today than yesterday. Did you find our rat? Looks that way. Kurt, does it work in research? Worse. The mail room. How's that worse? He could have had our ass or fingers on anything that came through the Boston campus. Does he know he's been made? We need to ask him some questions. Well, that'll be hard. Why? Because we literally threw him off the yacht yesterday. You have got to be kidding me! Mendes? If it is true, he's a compromised witness. That helps us. So that's the immediate problem. George hesitates a moment. No. I have planned a simple task for you two today, but something urgent has come up. What do you mean? We don't advertise it, but much apology testing is done here. There are many reasons for that, but none of them are unethical. None of them are unethical. Well, that's good at least. How is that a problem? Lisa says a canister with viable samples of your mother's patent was held up in customs. Are you worried that they'll disappear? Nothing so sinister. But the refrigerant is limited and won't last through the night. The samples will perish. I actually did something like this when I worked at PostNord, the National Postal Service. I got to work with some of the biggest companies in Sweden. Actually, it was a summer gig. I didn't get to keep that job though, which is one of the reasons why I quit. But when something like a multi-billion-dollar company says, "Hey, this is extremely important," well, it's custom, so that could be different, honestly. But when it was something like that was lost in the mail, it was my job to call the different postal offices that this packet had gone through and say, "Hey, this is extremely important. You actually need to drop everything you are doing right now and find this thing," and work like that. It was actually so important once that one of the postal offices, I just had to mention what company I was calling for. And they knew exactly, oh shit, it's them. I understand. I will drop everything. I actually stopped working 30 minutes ago. I will go back and find it right now. Because that cannot be lost. So there is ways to fix things. But as I said, those are the biggest companies in Sweden. So yeah. Things can be solved. Yeah. So what do you want us to do? I want you to recover them so we can put them on ice at the annex. I don't understand. If we let those samples spoil, we won't be able to replace them until we're out of court. If this lawsuit is rigged against us, we may never get a chance. So you want us to... I want you to return here with the canister before the sample spoils. There is nothing dangerous or illegal about them, it's just red tape. And it's sensitive polygene intellectual property. Are you asking me or Kurt to do this? Both, either. I'll leave that up to you. How important is this, George? George considers his next words carefully. Her project is revolutionary. Mallory found something about Mom's project in the storage room. Something about gene therapy and crispy brains. Not crispy brains. CRISPR shit. The CRISPR method has limited effectiveness on brain cells due to the blood-brain barrier. Oh, shit. So she found a way to bypass that. Huh. Yeah, that's in the ballpark of what I read. If Mom solved that, it would rock the field of medicine. Want to team up? Nope, not getting involved. May the best man win. No, want to team up. I've done crazier things just because they were funny. Want to see what I do for revolutionary? I don't ask questions I don't want answers to. We'll be back soon. Oh, and while you're there, if you see a small rectangular package with my name on it, grab that too. Bonus points if you do. Dual threat. Team up with Ye to recover an item at the docks. A. Hotel Grande Marino, Tunaloo Harbor. Shady lawyer. Our friend at Logan says Lisa Hendricks just boarded a charter to LA. And I'm not sure what this voice is, but I kinda like it. LA? Then she's on her way here, obviously. That works for our purposes. She'll miss the real show in Boston. I don't think underestimating her is the is the smart play here. She knows the risk he's taken. Your point? She wouldn't do it without a good reason. Can't imagine what that might be. The Polygene campus is practically a ghost town. Christian, who sat quietly nursing his drink up to this point, stirs. Kurt contacts someone there last night. The Campbell kid? He probably just met up with his sister or Worthwent. No, a brunette woman. Seemed familiar, but I couldn't place her. Did you follow them? No. Sebastian just told me to watch who comes and goes, not to play detective. Could be Worthwent is training the kid. She might have just been with marketing. Didn't seem that way. He showed up in a hurry and they left together a few minutes later. I don't like this. We don't need surprises. If Hendrix is coming here, it's no coincidence. Will you relax? If the dead science bitch poodle wants to fly out on flex for the new owners, let her. In a few weeks, we'll all look back on this as a nice paid vacation. All we need to do is babysit the campus and keep an eye on succession. Do not disrespect Dr. Campbell. Both lawyers turn to look at Christian in surprise. Adults are talking. If I hear it again, you can learn adult talk with your jaw wide shut. The lawyer stares at Christian incredulously. You're threatening me? Christian stands and stretches before draining his glass. Yup, don't do it again. Christian walks stonily towards the elevators. What's up, his eyes? Not sure what to make of that. But he is the boss's nephew, so maybe try not to provoke him. Commerce Pier 11, Tunaloo Harbor, 1 hour later. This is the place. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh no, more sexting. Tara! Hi Kurt, long time no chat. Oh hey Tara, yeah, only half a decade. You know why? It was better this way. Was it? I wasn't going to be your 411 on my bestie. She says it's going really well over there with you though. You aren't over her, are you? Don't feel like talking about it. Typical. You know what? Been thinking about the block on her phone. Yeah? Okay, yeah, I thought that maybe Tara did it. But I guess not. Only a few people could have done that, and you sure ran off quick when I found out. When you found it. Oh. You did it. You smelling what I'm cooking? Is this why you texted? Nope. I just want her to be happy. And I don't see a way there for her that doesn't include you. Damn it, Tara. In whatever form that is, I want to help. What kind of help? Who do you think she calls when she's noodling stuff? What happened to not being the 411 on your bestie? Maybe I'm a sucker for star-crossed lovers and Mexican soap operas. Soap operas. I don't mind a low-key assist. I don't want your help. I think we're gonna accept her help because it sounds like Tara is gonna work to making us a couple. I got this, but a little backup can't hurt. Smart man. Here's your first pro tip. It's your birthday in a couple of days. How is that a pro tip? You idiot, that means it's her birthday too. You haven't lived together for 5 years, but there's no way she didn't get you something. Don't be that guy. Damn, you're right. Good save, Tara. All part of the service. You keep doing what you're doing and you won't need me at all. In the meantime, here's a little motivation to get your head in the game. Happy birthday to you. Oh no, what are you sending me? Oh, Tara! You're tearing me apart! Oh! Wars have been waged over lesser assets. Go forth and conquer. Woo! Suicide Blonde, gain an ally in the pursuit of Jay. And this photo is getting locked behind a 50 character password with numbers and symbols. Yep. That's the correct way to do it. Back to task at hand. Fucking hell, Tara. Oh my god. She's a ride or die kind of girl. Guessing the customs depot is further in. That's where they'll hold the shipments. More longshoremen on shift than I expected. 1, 2, 3 at least. Couple of ways to skin this cat. It's going to take flawless timing to get in and out clean. Jay should be here any minute. Then we can work out a plan. Hold up. You do a double take as you catch sight of Jay approaching the docks from the opposite side. The fuck is she doing? So much for the stealthy approach, unless she makes eye contact with you across distance and winks. What she got up her sleeve? Walk insinuously toward the foreman, and Jay effortlessly commands his undivided attention. 1 down, 2 to go, I guess. You sneak closer, taking cover behind nearby shipping containers. You can hear the foreman's voice, interspersed with Jay's giggling. Creeping closer, you begin to make out their conversation. No, ma'am. I'm sure if I saw a pot-bellied pig, would have done something about it. I'm not gonna explain to the boss how an animal ran off with 36 ounces of beluga caviar. Caviar? My source in the desert dried up months ago. Can't help you there, ma'am. I hear some of the nicer hotels in town serve it. And don't take this the wrong way, but you look like you can afford it. Does she? Does she look like she can afford it? You nearly jump out of your skin as another much closer voice intrudes. Hey boss, there's that Carlisle shipment on ice in the holding cage. Put that idea out of your head, Vasily. But Carlisle wrote it off 3 days ago, and it showed up this morning. There ain't nobody coming to look for it. You even know what caviar is? Please, 3rd generation Russian, boss. Seeing her opportunity, Jay speaks up. Oh my god, it's perfect! If Kurt found out I ate caviar with 4 men today, he'd be so jealous. Not sure why they are putting emphasis on 4 men. Oh, you have a boyfriend? Well, not yet, but the girl has needs. He'll do. Thank you, sis. And he's not here right now, is he? Well, you have a point. There is a drawn-out silence while the men do the math in their heads. So, miss, how long are you on the islands for? Oh, long enough, I think. Her tone oozes a flirty suggestiveness you didn't know she possessed. And this not boyfriend you're working on. Is he here too? Somewhere, I guess. I just can't seem to keep track of him. But if you see a guy with hairless chest and a ridiculous haircut, that'll be him. Oh my god. Oh, that is so rude. That's so mean. Why are you burning me so much? Why are you burning me like this? Oh, you little... But now I know there are 4 men of them. Oh! Of course. There are 4 men here, not 3. I'm starting to like my chances. Oh, fuck it. Break time. Gather the boys. Here are the keys to the cage, but I think I left it unlocked. On it, boss. Bring me a tin, Vasily. 1 tin only, please. Aye, Captain. You fucking ginger genius. You follow the dock worker footsteps, careful to keep shipping containers between you. Vasily whistles happily to himself as he daydreams all the way back to the cage. You venture a peek as you hear the door latch open. Oi, you two! Prepare to enjoy the flavors of the motherland. Already enjoyed the flavors of your mother last night, Vasily. Vasily seems unperturbed as his 2 friends laugh at his expense. Very funny. See that stone fox of a tourist with the boss? Fuck me, you could bounce a card off all of her. Plenty to go around, but keep your heads clear and make sure she's the only one drinking. Play your cards right, and they shift ends on a high note. For all of us. Reflexively, you feel a growl form in the pit of his stomach, but you force it back down. Yeah, the way you put that, kinda scary. Looks like he didn't lock up after himself. I better make this quick. As the voices move away, you enter the cage as quietly as possible. Crates are piled about the area, including several with the Polygen logo. A small refrigerated canister, and a smaller sized package for George. Looking about, spot the canister first. This has gotta be it. Sorry, George, if I don't find your package in the next few seconds, you're out of luck. You're just about to leave when you spot a plain brown wrapped box on the ground. This must be it. Has his name on it. This could have been so easily been a minigame. You just a scene and then you have to find them. Kind of like find what's wrong with the picture kind of thing. That could have been fun. Now it's just, yeah, you succeed. A package in each hand, you're about to run for it when you hear a voice approaching. 1 tin only, Vasily. Stupid joke. And I knew it wasn't enough. Fuck! I can't get cornered in here. He jigs up. I might as well give myself the most escape routes. Vasily stares at you in surprise. What are you doing here? Glancing over the man's shoulder, you see Jay staring back at you in panic. For the moment, the other men haven't noticed you yet. You're just looking for my girlfriend. In the goodie locker? Well, where do you keep your girlfriend? I don't have... Wait a minute! You have a ridiculous haircut! Guys, we have a sneaky nut boyfriend! The 3 men turn toward the sound of Vasily's voice. Grab him while I call the police. You feel the familiar tingle of adrenaline coursing through your body. Vasily tenses to tackle you while the other 2 dock workers head in your direction. While the foreman reaches for his phone, Jay gestures towards a nearby shipping container. Just before she disappears behind the shipping container, she points at her face. What the... Suddenly you understand what she's driving at. The green one. Oh, I hope you know what you're doing. Then you should not have done like this. It should have been just one eye. Because this is universally for I'm watching you. Dodging Vasily's tackle, you make a beeline for the gap between the 2 containers. You sprint towards the pier, parallel to the container and towards Ye. Reaching the container she marked, you listen nervously as the longshoremen begin their search. Where is she? Whey! Suddenly, the shipping crate doors open, and a hand darts out, hauling you inside. This is insane, Scythe. We need to get out of here. That's exactly what they'll expect. They're watching their perimeter. They're going to search the containers, yay? I would! Looking around the container, you see it piled high with boxes. We can hide behind these, but if they do more than open the doors, we're fucked. As if on cue, you hear the shipping container next to yours being opened. Give me those. Jay grabs the canister and box from you and slides them out of sight between two crates. Now what? Suddenly the door to your container squeals as somebody outside works the handle. Fuck! And now we're going to have a scene where they have to kiss in order to throw people off. Shh. Jay pushes you behind a stack of boxes and backs in against you. The fragrance of her hair and her ass pressing against your crotch make your mouth go dry. Well, it's not helping that she is holding onto your thighs like that, now is it? Great fire is forgetting my attraction to her out the window in seconds. As if sensing her thoughts, you feel her sister press against you even more suggestively. You both jump as you hear Vasily's voice just a few feet away, but he's mumbling to himself. Let them chase their tails. I'll just lay low for a bit and enjoy the rest of my break. Fuck! Of course it comes out in our container! You try to breathe silently, but thankfully Vasily appears fond of talking to himself. You knew she was out of your league, Vasily. You fall for it every time. Out of the boss's league too, though. Without thinking, you place an arm around Jay's belly, drawing her in. Yeah. There's something weirdly intimate about this. We're inches from getting caught, but all I can think about is how close she is right now. To your dismay, Jay begins to grind against you almost imperceptibly. Grind? Is she? Oh no. In response to her movements, the cock begins making its own decisions. If she feels it, I'll never hear the end of it. Suddenly, Jay freezes. And she felt it. Fuck! You freeze, praying Vasily didn't hear her, but he just continues talking to himself. It was worth it just to see Rob choke on that caviar. Little minx. Maybe I can get back at her a little. No, let's focus on getting out of here. Tease her back, call her bluff. What? Ah! Tease her back, call her bluff. I think this is the good one. I could call her bluff, but this is better. Very depending on what we are actually doing here. You lower your mouth so close to Jay's ear that you feel her hair tickling her nose. What are you saying? Blow softly. Oh! Oh, you nasty motherfucker! Oh, that can kill anyone. The reaction is instantaneous. Jay's body goes rigid against you. Okay, I need to know what calling her bluff is. Ha! But I did like that better. That is so mean without going overboard. But it is like, yeah, something is happening, but we can stop it at any time. While the other one is, there is no going back. J-Love. Oh, yeah, I need to know that. Okay, they both give you 1. That's lame. In the dim light, you can see goosebumps erupt on her skin. That is actually amazing that they put that much effort into it. That's enough for now. Kiss her neck, grind her back against her. I'm having so much fun with this. Let's see how she handles this. Moving her hair aside, you'll leave a trail of soft kisses against the skin of her neck. Yeah, as I said, they both know that they are both interested in each other. The only thing they don't know is that the other one knows this. But that is not a deal breaker. Because if they know that the other one knows, then it only means that when you act upon it, that you want this, not that you're teasing. Yeah. Moving her hair aside, yeah. Oh no, that is too far. Jay bodice quivers as she writhes against you. Writhes? Holy shit, she's going to lose it if I'm not careful. Not careful and you lick your neck! As you finish your final kiss, you taste the skin with the tip of your tongue. Jay spasms so forcefully she nearly pushes you into the concealing boxes. She presses back against you so hard for a moment you worry that you crossed the line. Dude, the line is crossed. You ran past the line. Dude, you're doing a home run here. Suddenly she goes limp in your arms, barely supporting her own weight. What just happened? The two of you stand in silence until you feel her breathing return to normal. Love and trust. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she had an orgasm. Well, those two. I almost got us caught. I hope this asshole leaves soon. Fortunately, you don't have to wait much longer. Better do an inventory and figure out what the kid stole. Ginger Skank was right. He does have a ridiculous haircut. You listen to the container door closes and the dock worker mumbles fade. Let's get the fuck out of here. I want Jay to push him against the wall and have a makeout session. That makes sense. I need a minute. Jay drops into a crouch as if catching her breath. Something wrong, sis? Jay looks up at you with narrowed eyes. You do not get to call me sis after what you just did. Dumbass. Oh, it's on. I don't know what you're talking about. Tease Jay into an unscheduled change of underwear. We better get this stuff back to George. Timonaloo Harbor Overlook near sunset. But that is where I cut off for today's episode. God damn! This is only chapter 3. We have 5 chapters left of the released dates. There are going to be 2 more, so there's a total of 7.5 chapters left. But goddamn, things are going down hard and fast here. Goddamn. Oof. And she's gonna give us a lot of payback, she said. Ooh, what does she has planned? Ooh, she's gonna mess up more than just my pillow. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone. God damn.